Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for tuning into your love read. For the main read, I'm using the Telema Tarot. I swear I just said it before I started. Telema, I think is how you say it, tarot. Somebody sent me the pronunciation. Can't say pronunciation even. Okay. Hopefully I said it right. It's by Renata Lechner. There's how you spell it, so if you want the deck, that's what you got to do. That's how you search it. Okay, for the supportive oracle cards and magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. There we go. Okay. Okay, first half is going to be relationship. Second half is going to be single, and the oracle cards come out as needed. All right, so I'm getting like your partner's side is kind of strong to start. We got the Hierophant for where they're standing. And I feel like they have certain obligations to uphold. And with those obligations, there is some leeway. Is that true or not true? Okay. Now, their challenge card is the Star card because they need to open themselves to this leeway a little bit more. And I feel like that's what the Star card is in here saying. That's their challenge card, like to have a little bit more hope that things are going to go a little bit better, that things could improve. They need to open up to that possibility of things having wiggle room. Excuse me. Okay, so you, on the other hand, your matching card for the Hierophant, this is more about the now, I'm feeling. The Knight of Pentacles, you're stable and strong. You're dependable, you're doing what you're expected to do. And you're expecting certain things from this situation. And you're just going along. You're going along the same path, thinking things are just going to stay the same and keep going in the same way. Now your challenge card, I've noticed, is the Page of Wands. I think this is funny only because I'm getting like your challenge card is to kind of like break from that norm just a little bit, just enough, and to like show that wiggle room a little bit, like highlight what that wiggle room is, and maybe just kind of like, you know, throw in those possibilities, maybe make certain things happen just to prove there is some wiggle room here. Really? They're saying that's what it is. Okay, so your partner's challenge card is to recognize there is wiggle room. Your challenge card is to actually prove that there's wiggle room. Because I'm getting you're doing things the same way and expecting things to stay the same. But they're saying that you would actually like things to change up a little bit too. They're saying your challenge card is definitely the Page of Wands. Like, not big things, just like a little wiggle room. Things still getting done, things still happening. But the way they're handled, and maybe there's just a little bit of a different flavor you could put in there to make it just a little bit better for everybody. Alright. Because I'm getting when you do that, I'm getting it makes the situation stronger. And I'm getting spiritually you'll like it a lot better. Because you got the Knight of Cups. I'm getting like this makes you a lot happier. This is really strengthening the situation as a whole. Because I feel like when you're showing this wiggle room, it's engaging some other elements that were previously thought unavailable. Now I'm noticing your partner, I'm seeing the Three of Swords here, but I'm wondering what part. I'm getting, this is the current thing. They're going along the same way. I don't feel like they're seeing the possibility for the wiggle room. And that's why the Three of Swords is here. Okay. So the Three of Swords exists for your partner in the spiritual sense. Without the wiggle room, without things changing at least slightly, it's just going to drain on them and make them feel like they're imprisoned in the situation. Now, you going forward, proving the because I feel like you're proving the wiggle room is bringing forth a breath of fresh air. The Ten of Pentacles, I feel like it's stabilizing it, because your partner is getting, I feel, just like they're feeling imprisoned by the situation. And I'm getting like this is going into a different direction after this. The World card in the future for your partner, I'm getting they're opening the door to a lot of other possibilities with this situation that they weren't believing were a possibility before. And they do have the Isis inspiration here too, which I just said this in a different video. This is definitely one where someone is emotionally grounded, sees other possibilities, knows what they want, and does not let somebody else daunt them, knows how they feel, and is trying to, is doing something about it. They know how they feel, and they're doing something about it to improve a situation, and they will not be daunted. They will have success. It's definitely a female card, I get that, but I don't, like, this doesn't have to connect to a female. This can connect to any gender. It's just basically saying this is somebody who's emotionally sound, ready to move forward, and will do what they need to do to make a better day. Because I'm getting, this changes a fruitless situation. Because I feel like where they're currently standing, they have, is this the Five of Swords? It's like they're in a spot where things are working out and they're technically victorious, but it's a fruitless win. Everything's working out the way expected, but they're not happy with the situation, even though it's working out in a victorious way. They may be winning, whatever you want to say, but it's kind of like it's an empty victory. The Justice popping in here is like when things start to change, it's like the Justice is saying, hey, you can not only have the victory, but have the joy that comes with it by changing things up a little bit. Because I'm feeling like you're a lot happier with this too. I'm getting the Sun card for where you're going to stand, because not only is it making the situation better for you, you're seeing this dividend pay off for your partner. You're seeing how much happier this makes the situation for them, and it's showing them all these other possibilities. So I feel like you're extremely happy that you've made the situation better for your partner by just kind of switching it up a little bit, you know, just a little wiggle room, just to show the possibilities. You've proven the possibilities, and you're feeling really good about that. You're realizing how much of a difference this made for your partner. Now, what helps your partner as well is the Page of Swords. Because I'm getting your partner needs to take more of a passive role when it comes to communicating on this situation. They need to absorb more information. They need to absorb more details, more data about what's actually here. They need to pull in more what do you want to say that? What the soup and nuts of it is? Soup to nuts of the situation is? What are we saying there? The beginning to the end. They need to see the whole thing. They need to soak it all up and just get as much information about the whole situation as possible. Because as they do that, like, I feel like they're soaking up all this information, and then they can start really looking at what real possibilities they have to really make this a lot better for them in the future, and for you, and for you. Because what makes things better for you is the more you go forward, I feel like this is gonna kind of put you in a power position to, like, actually have that Ace of Wands and the abundance right here. I'm getting like you're really continuing to use that wiggle room. That's what makes things better for you. You're continuing to use that wiggle room in as many different varieties as you can without losing any traction on the situation. So whatever that means for your situation, you're doing as much variety as you can without derailing anything, just to keep it alive with your partner, so they see how much, you're showing how much diversity is possible here. And you're continuing to do that. It makes the situation better. Like, not just like willy-nilly, but like anytime you have a possibility to just switch it up, you do. as long as it still has the successful result as doing it the normal way or the usual way would have. Because you're reminding your partner, you're keeping them engaged, you're showing all these possibilities, and the more diversity you can show, the more it broadens their thoughts about, I need to soak up as much information as I can because there's a lot of possibilities here that I can make this a lot better for myself and my partner. I am frothing. It's disgusting. Anything else? Because I don't see this actually ending at this point. I just feel like those possibilities have to be awakened in your partner. Then things just seem to move forward a lot easier. And I feel like that's what you're looking for right now. It's just you need that encouragement to like take advantage of that wiggle room just so your partner can see this. That's the whole point of this reading. That's what I feel like what it's about. Okay. I think we're good for Sagittarius and relationship. Let's do Sagittarian singles. Sagittarian singles. Messages for Sagittarian singles. Messages for Sagittarian singles. Messages for Sagittarian singles. Empowering information to help them move forward in a way they want to find what they want in life. That's an odd card to end with. Let's see what we got to go with this. What other empowering cards can we add to this reading to give more information to the people who watch, to empower them and show them possibilities and help them move forward in a way they want to move? All right. So, this is the strongest card at this point. The King of Wands is where you're standing. See, I'm getting matched effort, I have to be honest with you. Because I'm getting, like, in the past, you're the Queen of Wands, and presently you're standing with the King of Wands. I'm getting this as kind of like the same energy. In the sense of, like, you're going forward, you're saying how you feel, but I don't feel like things are changing in this situation. What does that mean? What does that mean? Because I feel like the effort you've been putting in is the effort you're currently putting in. I just don't feel like things are changing. And I'm seeing in your thoughts, like the Five of Cups here, like you're not seeing any result that you're looking for. Like you're not finding what you want here. That's your thoughts. Like, I've been putting in the effort, I'm just not getting what I want out of this situation. And I'm getting, like, I feel like there's, like, you're looking for the right one. You're looking for the person that you want to be with. You're looking for that connection. And I'm getting the High Priestess here is kind of like, they just haven't shown up yet. I just feel like they haven't shown up yet. The overall card here is the Hanged Man. Like, you want to change this. I feel like you're even trying to change this. You'd like to find somebody to be with. But the Hanged Man is telling me, like, no matter what effort you're trying to do to change it, it's not having any, like, there's no fruit bearer. It's like it's not bearing any fruit. That's what I was trying to say. It's just not coming forward. It's in this period where it's just not happening. Now, I do see, though, that you have people coming towards you. It seems like there's passive interest here or there. There are people that you might like. It's just not seeming to happen. The Four of Wands makes me feel like you're doing well, though. I don't feel like you're lacking. At least that's what I'm getting. Like, emotionally, I'm not feeling like you're lacking. You would just prefer someone be there. And it's just not seeming to happen. Like, the Four of Wands makes me feel like I feel like you have moments where you're very comfortable where you are, but ultimately you also have the Four of Cups right with it. Like you're okay. It seems like you're okay being single, but you're not really pleased about it. Like that Four of Wands is really interesting right there because I'm trying. Like, what are we trying to say? Like you're open to these possibilities. You're open to the wonder of it. And you feel very strongly that the right one will come along and you'll cement into that one. But at the moment, it's just not happening and you're just not really pleased about that. Does that make more sense? I feel like that's better, more on point than how I originally put it there. And you're feeling like it's right in front of you, but you just can't touch it. It's like it's right in front of you, but you just haven't made it there yet. That's the Eight of Pentacles in your situation here, is what I'm getting. Like it could happen any moment, but it just doesn't seem to be. But like it should be here any moment now. like it's like you're waiting for a package from the post person, and you're just kind of like, it should be here today, and it's not here today. It should be here tomorrow. It didn't come tomorrow. It should be here the next day. It didn't come that day. And it's just like, where are you? Because you should be here. Like, come on. Okay, so I'm looking forward here in the future, and I'm seeing the Six of Cups with the true love come to me. I'm getting you're still wanting that to come forward. Is there anybody here? I don't feel like there's anybody you're connecting to. I just feel like you're trying to find somebody to connect with, and it's just not there. What you're looking for is just not there. Either you're not finding what you're looking for, or the people you are just not available for whatever reason. Because I'm getting in the future, you're still like, okay, like you should be here. I'm getting that very strong feeling like you're kind of in that moment, like it should be here, but it's not. And you're going from the Six of Cups to the Seven of Cups. Like you have all these possibilities in front of you, but you're still, because I'm getting there's even possibilities for you to see people, but none of the possibilities are what you're looking for right now. This is how this part seems to end, is with this, the Seven of Cups. There's options in front of you, but you don't really want any of them, is what I'm getting. It's not really clicking. So that's kind of how this reading ends, but I do see after, like, they're telling me, like, when the right one is there, it's going to be, the timing has to be right, and it's just not the right time right now. And when it does come in, it's going to happen quick. Because that's what I'm getting with this. I'm getting you have like a 3 to 4 months out at least. Really? That seems kind of weird for... I guess if the rest of this is hitting, that might make sense for you. Because there's somebody here I'm feeling coming towards you. That they're not in the right place just yet. They're not doing well enough to really do that. They're just not in a... They're not in a moment to where they can really add you into their life. And I'm getting like, when the time is right, it'll happen fast because this person will come at you very strongly. I'm feeling like you're feeling for somebody, like you're expecting somebody to be there. It's just like they're not there, and you're just kind of confused why you're feeling that way. And I'm getting this person is kind of delayed. I do get that feeling here. But they're telling me when it comes at the right time, it'll happen fast, but it has to come when things line up correctly. I'm getting like a 3 to 4 month wait at least. This is a general read though, so I'm kind of like shocked that I'm even saying that, but it is what it is. Anything else with this? Okay. Alright, I'm going to let that be what it is. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.